So Dehancer contacted me recently, asking me to review their product, and of course, as this was the first time a company has ever contacted me, I was quite excited and immediately jumped at the opportunity. Now they gave me the plugin to test it out and play around with it and give my thoughts. So here's my review. First off, what is Dehancer? So Dehancer is a film emulation plugin, and it's designed to bring that organic, nuanced feel of film back into digital post-production. Now this is a great plugin for any filmmakers or colorists who want that nostalgic, beautiful, rich tones of analog film and to just step up their coloring game to the next level. So to use Dehancer is quite simple. I use DaVinci, so in DaVinci you just go into the color tab, click the effects and type in Dehancer, and you just drag and drop it onto your node, and from here you could customize the values of the source, the temperature, the exposure, and the tint, and there's a lot more that you could do. Now, one of Dehancer's standout features is its incredible accurate film emulation, and it recreates the characteristics of various types of film stocks, and it has a huge library of film stocks, including Kodak, Fuji, and Agfa, and it even has emulations of film grain, halations, and blooming. Now the plugin has a wide range of customizations in its settings. In addition, the plugin includes advanced tools for simulating the process of film processing, such as printing and color grading, which help refine your image to truly mimic a celluloid aesthetic. Now me personally, I don't really know how to fully utilize these tools yet, as there's just so much to learn and I did not have enough time to even just dive into that. But the interface is quite user-friendly and intuitive, making it accessible to both beginners and professionals. It has a clean layout with a well-labeled sliders and controls, allowing you to dive right into the experiment with different looks. And the preset options are quite helpful and to get you quickly started, and the ability to tweak individual parameters gives you defined control over the end results. Dehancer integrates seamlessly with popular editing programs such as Adobe, DaVinci Resolve, and Final Cut Pro, offering a smooth workflow for users across different platforms. Even for someone like me who is not a professional colorist, Dehancer really does a good job making your footage look good. For example, with these, I barely did anything. Just used a lot of the presets and I think it just came out quite nice. Personally, I'm not a colorist, so it may not be perfect, but in my eyes, it looks quite good. Here's an example of me coloring with just Dehancer, and here with just DaVinci. And now here's what it looks like with Dehancer and DaVinci together. I'm sure some of you who are actual colorists can do much more than this. I am just a novice, so for the minimal effort from me, I think the results came out quite good. Now, some of the pros and cons of Dehancer. First off, for the pros, it has accurate film stock emulation. The natural grain and the halation effects makes it look really nice. It has a very user-friendly interface with lots of customizations, and it's excellent integration with the editing softwares. And it has a wide variety of customizations, a lot to play around with. Now that's also a con of Dehancer, as it has so much customization, it is quite overwhelming, especially for newcomers. I myself was overwhelmed when I first saw this. It takes quite a while for you to look through every single option to know what each one does. And it can be quite resource intensive depending on your system. And I say the biggest con of this is definitely the price. It has quite a steep price curve, especially for casual users, although it could be arguable to be reasonable for professionals, as you may be using this quite often in your line of work. On the topic of the price, Dehancer actually gave me a promo code to share around with you guys, and if you use my promo code JamesChoi64, you can get a 10% discount on your Dehancer purchase. Now overall, I think Dehancer is a fun tool that really steps up your coloring game. If you're a filmmaker or a colorist, then I would strongly recommend this plugin, as it would be quite handy and fun. But for more casual folks, I do think it's better to stay away, as the high price point can be quite a barrier to entry. Dehancer is a great tool, amazing film emulation, and I highly recommend it. Thank you.